Hi, this is Tony Guipreos from Axiom Financial Group. Thanks so much for joining us today. In today's video, we're going to discuss an uncorrelated investment fund that we are looking to invest in 2022. It deals with water entitlement rights. Stay tuned, and thanks so much for joining us today. As you know, here at Axiom Financial Group, we invest in private funds, hedge funds, private equity, venture funds, and a minority of the time, direct private companies. Currently, we're looking at a fund here in 2022 that deals with water entitlement rights in Australia. Many people don't realize that you can actually invest in water. Water, as you may know, is becoming a scarce resource, especially in some areas of the world that don't have access to plentiful amounts of water for different industries which use water. This particular fund is an Australian water entitlement fund. It owns titles to water sources perpetually for the life of the ownership of the title, up to a certain amount every year. Now, Australia, which is different from many of the countries, has a very deep, detailed, and transparent water rights structure created by their government as a way to allocate water to the highest economic use. This fund that we're looking at owns, purchases, and invests in these water rights. And essentially, they have a buy and hold strategy where they buy the water rights and then sell them 5 to 7 years later. They also buy water rights and then lease them out to people that need them. It's a very interesting strategy. It's truly uncorrelated to stocks and bonds. Water, especially in Australia, is the largest input to the agricultural sector. In Australia, one of their biggest industries is agriculture, and agriculture in Australia helps to feed the growing populations of Asia, which China, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan. A lot of these countries in this region of the world is one of the fastest growing regions. So it's a very interesting investment play from that perspective. Water is a real asset. So a lot of people these days are looking for real assets to own because real assets are typically one of the best inflation hedges when inflation is rising. And we know what is happening with inflation these days, historically at 40-year highs here in the United States, and many analysts believe that inflation will not be slowing down anytime soon. So this investment has a lot of very attractive attributes to it. One is the real asset focus. Second is the uncorrelated nature. Third is play to the Australian agricultural economy and the growing region, which happens to be, in this case, the Asian region. And fourth, it's produced over time very attractive returns, very consistent with an extremely low downside deviation. So I just wanted to kind of bring up what I thought was an extremely interesting opportunity that we're currently reviewing, which is an investment in Australian water rights or water entitlements. And just give an example of the type of uncorrelated funds that we're looking at and we're looking to invest in for our family and our clients. Because I thought that it could be interesting for many of us, and just to let you know that you can actually own and invest in water rights. A lot of people, they were unaware of that. So again, thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate you watching our videos, and please stay tuned for the next video. Thanks so much, and take care.